going on? It's Banished for Cause here. So today I'm going to be bringing you this brand new ABC deck profile, which is featuring the new Union Carrier monster, which will be coming out in March 2020, and it also features some Sky Striker monsters. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and that would be really helpful. So without further ado, let's get right into this video, and I'm going to start off by showing you the deck profile. It's featuring the brand new Union Carrier monster that's coming out in March 2020. It's really good. It has an effect. You can equip any monster to it from the deck, so it's actually going to be able to make ABCs, maybe Dragoonities, and any other equipped decks possibly actually viable. So we can show you the deck real quick. It features pretty much the basic lineup that the ABC deck always had, which is the 3 A Assault Core, we have the 3 Buster Drake, and the 3 Sea Crush Wyvern. So these are your 3 main monsters that go in any ABC deck. They obviously go into your ABC Dragon Buster. This was one of the biggest cards when it came out. It was pretty tough to topple, but over the years it's just not as good as it was. But you can definitely see play with this just like you can with, like, say, Totally Awesome or any of the other old extra deck monsters. You can still play. So then we got 3 Gold Gadget and 3 Silver Gadget. These are easy special summons and they're free. You get one of your assault monsters and another machine monster on board with them, so there's no reason not to opt to run them at maximum copies. So then we run the ABC Field Spell, which is Union Hanger, and you want to see this card. This card allows more equipping to actually happen, so you can run Terraforming and set rotation just to see those copies maximize. And honestly, I don't even have a second target for set rotation. I'll just add a random field spell right there, and that's the target for set rotation. I also want to take out a Link Rebo to add room for a Sky Striker A Siege, because we do not need the afterburners once Siege also comes out in 2020. So other than that, we have 3 Called by the Grave. This deck is pretty susceptible to hand traps and can be a pretty big hindrance for your plays if they don't actually go through, so you always want to see Called by the Grave. It's pretty nice to have it. You got Pot of Desires. You're basically running every card at 3. There's no reason not to run it. It's a free +1. It's a really good card. You got your Scapegoat, another really good card to run. It's your pretty much instant way to all your Link monsters, and it's really good. We got Foolish Burial and Metal Foes Fusion. These cards are there just to thin the deck. Make sure you see the cards you want to see every time. So that's why I run those. And then also same thing into the board, just more search cards. And then this is my my special tech that I kind of added to the ABCs. It works really well because a lot of the time you're going to actually go into Topologic Bomber Dragon, because Bomber Dragon is the solution for basically any Link deck, because they're going to try and keep Link climbing, but Bomber's going to keep clearing their field, so they actually can't do that. So once you get Bomber on board, you don't actually even have a main board anyway, so you can activate all the Sky Striker cards and they work perfectly. So I'm going to be showcasing you actually how to do that, and I'll get right into the video. So if you want to go ahead and copy this deck profile, that's perfectly fine. You guys can go test it out, see how it works for yourself. And this is using the new Union Carrier and Sky Striker A Siege monster that's coming out in March 2020. So let us get into it. We're going to back out, and I'm just going to show you one of the replays that I had. I think it's this one, the third one. Yeah. So first up, you can see I'm playing against a pretty good deck that's in the current meta. It's Salomon Great, and I opened a pretty busted hand as well. I got Union Hanger, we got Gadget, desires, we got assault core, and an engage. So yeah, this was a pretty busted hand, but I'll show you exactly how it plays up against the current meta, and it's pretty good, you know, aside all the factors, because this deck had so much consistency issues before, and now this pretty much solved that, because you can always get out your Dragon Buster in a turn that you need it to. So we activate engage and we add the Hornet drones. We're going to use the Hornet drones to actually go into a Kagari and add the Hornet drones back again. The Hornet drones is just going to be there for defense. It's not going to be nothing. We could have went into a siege, but he has nothing on his board. There would be no point. I just left it as that. So we're gonna do the desires, and we're gonna actually get the Drake and the afterburners from banishing 10 cards. We're gonna activate the Union Hanger and add a Sea Crush Wyvern, and we are gonna summon the gadget, which is gonna allow us to special summon another machine monster, and then we can equip that with a Drake right from the deck. And I will show you now, we can go right into the Union Hanger, which allows us to equip another monster. So that's all 3 of our ABC monsters that can be gotten out in one turn now. And the Sky Striker engine is literally just in there because it's extra. You can literally just have extra Sky Striker monsters on the field, so why not? It's too good not to have. So we're gonna continue off, and we're gonna go into the Dragon Buster. I didn't actually have any room to go into another Sky Striker monster, which is unfortunate. You could have went into Shizuku for say, and been able to get another plus and add another engage from the deck. So you could have added maybe say a Widow Anchor, and then also get a draw 1 card. So he's gonna play his turn. He's got a Super Poly and a bunch of good cards. Unfortunately, Super Poly doesn't really affect me. He is going to try and mind control the Dragon Buster, but you can actually use Dragon Buster's effect to stop that in a sense, because you send it to the graveyard and then special summon the 3 banished ABC monsters that you had previously banished. And that makes it lose its target, and it's perfect. So what that does as well is not only is you don't have to go back into a Dragon Buster, you can now go into link climbing, and yeah, all your link plays are now open because all your ABCs are on the field. Because previously you only needed them to be in the graveyard and the field, so a lot of them weren't actually on the field. Now they're all on the field, and you can go into your Topologic Bomber Dragon, and this is going to be a blowout for basically any deck running links, just like this Salaman Great. Because basically what's going to happen is they're going to be forced into keep summoning monsters and trying to link climb, and they won't actually be able to because they will be getting shut down by Bomber every time. So I'll show you how easy it is. You literally summon Bomber and then you win the game, because now you have all your free monster zones opened up, and you can activate all those Sky Striker cards without any fear of them not actually being able to go through. You don't have those cards in the main monster zones anymore. So as you can see, from this point on, it's pretty good. He's going to try and keep summoning monsters back from the graveyard, and you're going to see it's just not going to work because Bomber's going to keep shutting them down. So Jaguar shut down. Jaguar shut down. It's literally nothing he can do. And then I play the Afterburners, and rid of his monsters. I have no monsters in the main monster zone. I attack for game, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, ABCs are pretty good now, and I do believe that they could be viable once Union Carrier comes out, because there's no reason that they can't be. It's so good that there's actually a card allowing them to equip monsters, and I want to try this in the Dragoonity builds as well. I do like Dragoonities, and they also have a consistency issue, so this will be a really nice card to actually see come out into the current meta, hopefully bringing back some of the older decks we were playing. So this was Banished for Cost. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment down below, and make sure you turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, this was Banished for Cost. See you guys later.